today, and it's completely fake news. We're not meeting to talk about the Epstein situation, and I think the reporter who reported it needs to get better sources.
The whole thing is a hoax. It's put out by the Democrats because we've had the most successful 6 months in the history of our country, and that's just a way of trying to divert attention to something that's total bullshit. Okay?
Epstein documents reveal a pivotal Israeli role and control over the cryptocurrency market. Here is the full story. Jacob King, CEO of SwanDesk, spoke about a major role allegedly played by Israel in the cryptocurrency market, pointing to a possible takeover of Bitcoin. Jacob King, CEO of SwanDesk, a cryptocurrency news platform, stated that materials published by the U.S. Department of Justice regarding the case of convicted sex offender and financier Jeffrey Epstein indicated the possibility of Israel having full control over Bitcoin. According to him, the released documents include correspondence between Epstein and Japanese businessman Joi Ito. In these exchanges, King claims that issues were discussed related to funding certain Bitcoin core developers, who he alleged were secretly receiving money and gifts from the Israeli side.
Fired against me so I lose the election, or worse. So that takes care of Epstein as far as Trump is concerned, but you got a lot of Democrats out there that are very much involved with Epstein. But I'll be honest with you, you got to get back to running the country too. Millions and millions every week. You know, when Epstein was alive, nobody cared about him. When he's dead, they care about him. But it's really a Democrat problem. It's not a Republican, it's a Democrat problem.
King also claims that Israel worked in cooperation with Epstein and invested in the company Blockstream. According to his statements, this entity collaborated with a stablecoin source and significantly influenced the cryptocurrency market. He further alleged that the state was paying the salaries of around 60% of Bitcoin developers.
You know, when Epstein was alive, nobody cared about him. When he's dead, they care about him. But it's really a Democrat problem. It's not a Republican, it's a Democrat problem.
According to King's account, participation in Blockstream enabled influence over cryptocurrency values through the issuance of stablecoins not backed by assets, as well as control over the development of the Bitcoin network by employing key developers and owning a large portion of network nodes.
Then I believe we have to break the monopoly of the Orthodox rabbinate on marriage and funerals and whatever, and the definition of ritual, and accept, open, in a sophisticated, subtle manner, open the gates for massive conversion into Judaism. It's a successful country.
The latest batch of Jeffrey Epstein files released in February 2026 triggered a transcontinental political shockwave. With Washington releasing millions of classified documents, the case has shifted from being merely a criminal scandal into a political nightmare haunting European royal families and Western political elites. While American newspapers handled the case as an issue of transparency and domestic accountability, British media focused on its moral and political repercussions on the ruling establishment and the credibility of the state.